I don't know what's going on. If these YouTube executives are sitting around in their skull and bones round table with their hoods up just talking about all these spiritual YouTubers and how we need to remove them. But that's what it seems like. This seems like some Illuminati type of shit where they don't want us to spread these messages.
Okay, dude, you ready?
I know words. I had the best words.
Hey guys, I just wanted to make this quick little video to talk to you about some of what's going on with my channel and what I am seeing happening to other people that are on YouTube as well, like Psych Substance, V1I, Your Mate Tom, Koi. All of us, we make relatively similar content in the context that we talk about spirituality, and we talk about visionary experiences brought on through psychedelics, and we talk about our experience using different substances and what they do for you. I think it's important to have people sharing these experiences. Thankfully, I'm not one of those YouTubers that have to rely on my ad revenue to support myself, because pretty much any video I upload, it gets flagged as being not user-friendly, regardless if I'm talking about meditation, regardless if I'm talking about Jesus. I made a video about Jesus called, like, my Christian spiritual awakening and my experience with connecting to reconnecting with Jesus, and it got flagged as being not friendly for the community on YouTube. So I think what's happening, or what seems to be happening, is that there is censorship to specific channels regardless of what content they're posting. So it seems like our little group of channels are being blacklisted for censorship. I don't know how else to put it. And I'm not sure where this tidal wave crashes, but I'm a little nervous about the future of my channel and the future of being able to have this platform to reach out to people, because for me, not only is YouTube such a platform for expression, like it's always been that to me. Like I've always had a place for YouTube in my heart, because I can express myself. Whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling, I can say it. And whether or not people agree with it, I can still put it out there. So it's really weird to come against this opposing force of saying, you can't say that, you can't talk about that, you can't show these things, because we here don't like that. Interesting thing that Jason, V1I, brought up is how Vsauce was paid by YouTube to travel to the Amazon to take ayahuasca, which is the same shit we're talking about. It's not like we're talking about snorting cocaine and doing crack. We're talking about substances that have visionary and cultural significance, whether that be through shamanic traditions or American culture. The 60s was a really prevalent, our culture now is because of the 60s revolution and the psychedelic movement. So I think these things have a place to be spoken about, with the medical field now looking at things like mushrooms and MDMA and marijuana as a medicinal compound, because I find it weird that in a time where psychedelics seem to be making their way back into the mainstream and people are now reconnecting with themselves spiritually outside of psychedelics and with the use of psychedelics, that this censorship seems to be happening. And I'm not saying that they are intentionally looking at us as a group, but it is curious to me that it's happening in the way that it's happening, in the time that it's happening, and to the people it's happening to. I'm curious to upload a video onto a second channel and see if it gets flagged. So, the future of my channel, if it doesn't get deleted and get strikes, this is something that I've been planning on outside of having my videos demonetized and age restricted, was I see my channel, the next level of my channel, being travel based. I think because my channel has such a variety of content, I'm not being targeted as hard as some of my other peers and friends are being targeted. So I think if I go that direction and not be so focused on spirituality and psychedelics, at least for now, that this will be able to sustain my channel and And I'll still be able to share my content with the world and with the people that watch my channel. Other than that, I'm looking at Steemit and DTube as potential options. I'm looking at doing bringing these YouTubers together so that we can do something ourselves, you know, so we can take control. We all have a big enough audience that we can manifest something in which that we can express ourselves without walking on nails. This shit happened with Timothy Leary back in the day. This happened with Ram Dass. There's always been this sort of this authoritative force that wants to squelch people talking about mind expanding consciousness ideas. Any ideas that expand consciousness, they don't like that. They don't want that. They want Logan Paul on YouTube. They want brainless content in which they can force feed you bad ideas and advertising. So what I want you guys to do, if you're interested in supporting this movement of spirituality and psychedelics, what I want you guys to do is go follow all my friends on all their social networks. I'll leave all of it below. And if you feel called to it, support them on Patreon and support their stores so that we can keep this going. Fight the power. That's what this is about. The revolution is happening right now. When you look out into the world, we can see that shit is happening, that we are coming to a fork in the road in which new ideas have to emerge. And I think this isn't the road they want, in the road that we are paving. So, with that being said, if you would like to support me, I have a Patreon that you can donate to, and I have a clothing company called Stay Happy, Stay Weird. Click subscribe.